So today is a good day. Yes. Mm-hmm. Ooh, delicious. Hi everybody. Thank you for joining my study hall this Thursday. And I hope you're all doing alright. Yep, it is Thursday, February 5th. Wow. I love February. So far I'm having a really good time. And you know what? Today is Sshune's birthday in Blue Archive. Yeah. I can't do her Momo talk today because I already got her Momo talk. Still, I wanted to mention her. You know, Ssune is kind of a semi-sensei. She likes to take care of the youngest students. And I think that's very Aquarius core. That is very Aquarius core to want to be a teacher. To be honest, a bit of my design is inspired by Ssune. Not on this particular model, but on some illustrations I had commissioned. Yeah, I like Ssune. In fact, I would like to go put up her memorial lobby. You're a bit quiet. Okay, let me fix that. I wonder if that's any better. Yeah, just let me know, and thanks for letting me know. Recently I've been playing around with the gain filter in OBS, and I had that set up prior to stream. Though I deactivated that just now. Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to go look at Shune's memorial lobby right now. Alright, onto the game screen. You're still a bit low. Okay. Let me check. I wonder if this is better. I will cross-check as well. Oh yeah, I had Eris Memorial. The first character I ever liked. Yeah, and it's really wonderful that K is available now. Okay. I think I fixed it decently. Pet pets for Eris. Bye, Eris. I'm gonna put Shun out. Because it's her birthday. Does Eris have a birthday actually? I wonder. Okay, Shun, where are you? Shun? Yeah, there's a few memorial lobbies that involve taking a nap. Okay, I think I can pat Shun. No, she doesn't really react when I pat her. She's so mature. I really like all these little ornaments here. Very nice. It goes really well with the decoration on her dress. Yeah, and the green in her eyes is very nice. There's some flickers of green over here. You know, I don't think I have Small Shun's memorial lobby. If I don't, I would definitely do that Momo talk today then. Oh, you know what? Maybe I do. Yeah, I have Shun's as well. Small. Wait, no I don't. Yes, today is your birthday, Shun. Happy birthday! Wait, then how old am I technically? I don't know, you tell me. Over some strawberry cake. Yeah, strawberry cake. Oh, here's Small Shun. I can do her memorial lobby. Are you busy, Sensei? What's going on? I was organizing some stuff at Plum Blossom Garden and a small incident happened and I can't move right now. I'm on my way. Say nothing more. I am sprinting. I immediately ran to the Plum Blossom Garden after reading Shun's latest Momo talk. Shun, where are you? Where have you fallen? Where? I'm up here. I don't see you. Where are you, Shun? Shun! Talk louder. No, not there. On top of the storage cabinet near the ceiling. What? Shun was trembling on top of the storage cabinet like a cat in a tree. Why are you up there? I was planning on cleaning up the toys as usual before the kids returned. But after climbing up here, I realized it was too high. I can usually reach places like this with ease, but now I can't get back down. How long are you just going to stand there and stare? Help me, Sensei. She made herself small just so she can clean. It was so much easier to get where I needed to be before I became small. It turns out this tiny body is inconvenient after all. In any case, there are still a lot of toys at the top I wasn't able to sort. I don't know what to do. Couldn't I just arrange them for you? I need to do both of Shun's Momo talks. Oh, yeah, maybe you can do them right now. Yeah, today's the day after all. You know, now that I look at Shun's halo, it has a very iridescent look. Kind of like how those nice wall hanging decorations are. The sun catchers. There are all sorts of toys that need to be organized by age, and I can't call out each individual toy's category. That would be a hassle. I just wish there were some other way I could reach the really high places. Wait, I know of one way. Sensei, let me get you on your shoulders. I can do this no problem if I stand on your shoulders. Hurry! Okay, Shun. Sensei is here to help. Wow, it's so high up. I feel like I can see way higher than even at my old height. I can even organize the baskets at the very top from up here. Whoa, Sensei. Hold on to me tighter or else I'm gonna fall. I helped Shun clean up the plum blossom garden for some time with her on my shoulders. We're finally done cleaning. Thank you for helping me, Sensei. I was on your shoulders for half a day. I wasn't too heavy, was I? You're way lighter than normal, so it wasn't a problem. Schmal, Shun. I see, that's a relief. Is what I like to say, but what's that supposed to mean? Are you implying I was heavy before? That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. You're gonna pay for this, wife sensei. Now let's do higher and higher. Oh my goodness, so funny. Yes, it's where you hold under my arms and lift me up high. This is the game I like to play with the Plum Blossom Garden children when they're sulking. You hurt my feelings, so now you have to do it for me. You're not going to say I'm too heavy to do it with you, are you? Okay. Yeah. There. A piece for you. It's fun to be on the receiving end of this every once in a while. Now I understand why this cheers the children up. Where are you going? I'm not done being mad at you yet. You have to keep lifting me up until I'm not mad anymore. I had fun time playing higher and higher with Shun for a while. Higher and higher. Can I talk with her more? I hope so. Yeah, it's very amusing. The story where we see Small Shun is a lot of other students like shrink. So it's really cute and comedic. Oh, I don't see her. Maybe I'm gonna click out. Okay. Ooh. Awesome. Have you heard, Sensei? They're going to open a huge indoor playground in the middle of ᶜᶦᵃ. The Plum Blossom students wanted the next field trip to be there, so I wanted to do some security scoping first. Would you mind coming with me to the playground this weekend? Sure, my schedule's open anyway. I should be fine. Actually, this might make things easier. I'll get to visit a playground from the perspective of a child. Good idea, Shun. Because you are Schmal. This is the new indoor children's playground that opened recently. I guess the rumors were true. There's a lot of interesting equipment here. It has a trampoline with cute characters drawn on it, and even a large ball pit. I'm sure the Plum Blossom children will have a wonderful time with facilities like these. Now then, Sensei, what should we try first? Sensei, I can't fit in there, Shun. Well, actually, I can. I think in canon, there's only 2 other students that are taller than Sensei. Of course, there's a big difference between simply looking at it and having first-hand experience. I need to know how the equipment feels so I can check whether there will be any safety issues when the children come here to play. I'm definitely not doing this because I want to have fun. Let's begin on that trampoline over there. Trampolines are simple. They use the elasticity of springs to bounce a person into the air, but it's also easy to get hurt on one. Someone can be injured if a spring were to break due to poor durability, or if the elasticity is strong enough to throw people off the mat. I'll start by testing the durability. You're so silly, Shun. It seems fine. I don't think any of the springs will break, even if several kids jump around and play at the same time. Next up, let's get on top of the mat so we can check the elasticity of the springs. Wow, it bounces me so high up. Yeah, like, facility trampolines are the real deal. The elasticity of this trampoline is better than I expected. Hi Schmal! Hi Autobun Sensei! Welcome! I'm glad you can join me today. Today is Shun's birthday, so I'm doing her Momo talk for her small version. I already have her regular memorial lobby, so right now I'm working on her small version. Yeah, she seems to like to enjoy her small size right now. I'm not playing, I'm just testing it because I feel like a child. There's nothing wrong with the elasticity. The only problem I can think of is that the trampoline might be so fun that the children won't want to play on anything else. As long as you're having fun. I'm not here to play, so it's fine. Next up is the large ball pit. This ball pit is the largest play area in the indoor playground. There are softballs of all sorts of colors scattered around here. It's so pretty. Sensei, look at this. It's an extra large ball pit slide. I can't believe they fit in a twisty slide all the way to the ceiling. I'm positive this will be fun. You know, since Shun works with the Plum Blossom children, I imagine, you know, she's pretty innocent on the inside too. I would say anybody who is legitimately in that field kind of has to have some whimsy to them. Whimsy helps. Of course I do. I couldn't fit on the children's slides when I was taller. I mean, I need to personally check it before the Plum Blossom children as their instructor. No, just like the trampoline, the slide has many instability factors that can only be checked by personally riding on it. She's so eloquent while explaining her reasoning. You could fall too fast if the angle is steep. Furthermore, it could be really dangerous if there are any sharp cracks on the surface. So I'll be back after checking on its safety. Well, to be honest, I'll be kind of scared letting her check all this. I almost want to, like, check it myself. Okay, Shun climbed the ladder so she could ride down the ball pit slide. It's so much fun. The incline and curve are just right, so the slide is fast all the way down. I think we should try sliding down the slide one more. Oh, I wasn't able to completely check the condition of the interior finish. I can't inspect all the safety aspects perfectly on just one ride, you know. Besides, I don't know when I'll be able to ride on this again, so it'll be a waste to leave now. Stop teasing me. You know, at this point, I would just let her loose and be like, go play. Shun made a pouty face and then left to ride the ball pit slide 5 more times. Okay, I think we can keep going. Yes, 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 yes. Sensei, you were cleaning something in front of Plum Blossom before. Was there something strange? Someone made a tent-looking thing with an old sheet and chairs. It sounds like some of the younger students made a secret base again. Secret base? Yes, every child wants a place of their own. They occasionally make small structures just out of plain sight. Did you make something like that when you were young? Of course, I had an amazing secret base of my own. Speaking of which, it's been a while since I've been there. Sensei, if you have time this afternoon, visit the playground near Plum Blossom. I'll tell you my secret I've never told anyone. Ooh, we can get her memorial lobby now. And 80 pyroxene. Secret base. This is where my secret base was when I was a little kid. I can't even remember the last time I came here. It feels like it's been forever, but this playground has barely changed at all. And my secret base is still in good shape, from the looks of it. I don't see anything. Of course it wouldn't be a secret base if you could find it so easily. Care to try looking for it, Sensei? Is it under the slide? I think that's where I made my secret base. Under the slide, because it has shade. And you can lay there when tired. Is it that thicket underneath the slide? Oh yeah, I'm gonna click that one. What? It's not. Okay. I guess I pointed out the bushes over here. It looks like you're struggling to find it, so I'll tell you myself. The location of my secret base is here. A concrete pipe. It may look like an abandoned construction pipe, but the entrance is the perfect size. It's so small, only children can go in or out. I would come here to feel better if anything bad happened while I was attending the Plum Blossom Garden myself. It's where I would clear my thoughts because no one else could get in. It always seemed to work oddly enough. I'd spill resentment over annoying friends, and I'd also write about my dreams of becoming an awesome teacher someday. Oh, that's so precious. She always wanted to be a teacher. Oh. That is seriously so cute. It figures you were mature for your age. Shun just knew what she wanted. Do you think so? I feel more like a childish miscreant these days. I used to come here all the time, but I got scared I would get stuck as I grew older. But I might be able to fit inside the pipe again with this body. And I'm not saying I couldn't fit anymore because I got fat. I grew up in all sorts of ways. You don't have to explain so much, Shun. Shh. Shh. As a teacher, Shun, you're over-explaining. Shh. Oh yeah, I guess that wouldn't need to be said. Anyway, I'm going to head into my secret base for the first time in years. Please wait for me here, Sensei. Here goes nothing. This place hasn't changed one bit. The promise I wrote to myself on the wall are still here. Really? This chalk lasted this long, Shun? What did you use to graffiti? You used spray paint, didn't you, Shun? Should I write a new wish above them, then? Yes. And spray paint, so it'll last forever. How's it gonna be a secret if you're going to write it, Shun? I can read. Oh. Well, okay, that's fair enough. That's fair. Going back to my secret base for the first time since I was a child feels strange. I was able to see what thoughts and dreams I had when I was little. I feel blessed to have the opportunity to look back and see how I've grown. I wish I can go into the secret base too. Nuh-uh, I already told you that adults aren't allowed. It's for kids only. But we can play and make memories just between the two of us instead if you want. The swings. I played with Shun at the abandoned playground until the sun went down. Abandoned? I would probably clean up a little bit of the playground before I went home or something. Okay, so that was Shun's memorial lobby. We finally got that. Maybe some of you other sensei were working on your memorial lobby alongside me. Just a little reminder, I like to stream because I hope to sort of frame these streams as a study hall time, as a time to maybe play Blue Archive yourself, or study, or even have me on in the background. Yeah. So, now that I did that, I'm gonna check my tactical challenge. That gave me a good amount of pyroxene, so I'm thrilled. My rank is decent. Okay, I am going to challenge respect parking sensei. So today for my stream, the drink I brought along with me is a ᵉᵇᵍ energy drink. And for the past few days, I've been really into that. Before having it recently, I saw some other girls have this drink, and I wondered if it was, you know, like any good. You know, energy drinks can be pretty helpful sometimes, but a lot of them are kind of yucky. So I gave this ᵉᵇᵍ drink a try, and it gets me so wired. Like, it makes me super alert too. And I want to go walking. So maybe give it a try. Personally, I really like caffeine. I like that boost it gives. Woo, 169. Okay, Sentinel Sensei. I really want to hunt for ᵉᵇᵍ in the flavor of guava. I was told that the guava flavor exists, and personally, guava is my favorite drink. Guava juice usually comes in a can or a container, and you can find it in the Hispanic section of the grocery store. Sometimes the refrigerated section has it too. But guava is so delicious. That match was not delicious. Nope, nope. Before I go through my tickets, I'm gonna double check my students. From my memory, I was helping Makoto. Yes. Oh, yeah, now I remember why I was stuck. Oh well. Oh well. Pat pat. Okay, I'll make use of the free stuff right now. Yeah, that was quite a cute Momo talk. Do any of you remember making your own kind of hideaways? As I mentioned, my hideaway at the park was under the slide. Again, because it has shade. Oh, they have Shun. Okay, mobilize. I hope I win. Streamer luck, streamer luck, streamer luck. Ooh, I'm gonna get streamer luck. Ooh, streamer luck. It worked! Yes, it worked. Okay, that seems to be going really well. I'm gonna deal with this sensei that doesn't have Nagisa. Firearm maintenance. I would like to see more art of the students cleaning their firearms. Especially some of the more complicated... Oh, sorry, I was looking at these Hoshinos. But yeah, especially some more of the complicated weapons. Darn. Okay. I remember Dinger Sensei. Okay, I need to put a piercing student there. There. Okay. The president joins training day. Seeing that frowny face that Shun just had while going into battle, and also perishing, makes me remember that I need to help her with ᵜᵉᵈ. So I'm gonna go help her with that. I'm getting really close now, from what I remembered. Ooh, Nonami, you're so awesome! What's your favorite school in Blue Archive? I don't think I have a favorite school. Yeah, it's really hard to pick. Maybe if I did pick a favorite school, I would probably pick... I would pick Abydos. Yeah, because that's the school that Hoshino is part of. And all the students in Abydos seem really earnest. You know, even though they literally only have like 5 students, instead of disbanding and living in the park, like the bunny squad, for example, the rabbit squad, these Abydos students, you know, they stuck it in their huge school. They stuck to it. And I think, yeah, they're really earnest, especially ᶖᵃᵍ. Yeah, am I pronounced her name right? Let me see. Where is that cat girl? Yeah, ᶖᵃᵍ. Yeah, especially students like ᶖᵃᵍ who have a part-time job and, you know, tries to pay off their debt. I think that's really awesome. Yeah. So if anybody asks me, I'll probably say Abydos. What's your favorite school, ᵒᶦᵃ sensei? I'd be happy to know anybody else's favorite school in chat too. Something that I will do now is check Grand Assault. Cool. Okay, I am going to maybe try jumping a little bit. I will check the synergy. I need Explosive, Mystic, and Sonic students. Okay, Explosive, Mystic, and Sonic. Everybody clear out. Okay, Shun. Eris, no. Okay. Shun next. There. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna try this. I adore Hoshino, but my pick goes to Trinity because of Mob-chan. I really hope they add the Fox Squad one day. Yeah, I hope so too that they add the Fox Squad. Sometimes I see art of them. Also, that's really cute that you like Trinity because of Mob-chan. Yeah, Mob-chans are really cute. Their hairstyles are especially cute. I know that most of the NPCs students have that look where it covers their eyes, but the Mob-chans are especially cute with the way they act. In fact, Nori the Playful has a really funny video with 2 Mob-chans training together, and it's so funny. Once I can get the audio to work on YouTube, I'll show that. I think you'd really like it, ᵒᴦᵃ sensei. Maybe you can also watch it on your own. Nori the Playful is on YouTube after all. Yeah, it's very enjoyable videos. so creative too. Okay, everything seems to be going pretty good here. Wow, so cool. I'm just gonna let that play. Seeing this type of battle with all these robots, it makes me think of an ex-artist I recently found, like literally 3 days ago. And they drew a lot of the students in warfare. Yeah, there would be a POV of a lot of robots that they're fighting. Maybe some tanks. It's really good art. Speaking of art, I believe I think ᵉᵉᵈᵗ made this particular announcement, but they mentioned that for Blue Archive that they are going to separate the art and doujin by school because there is so many people making content about Blue Archive. Isn't that amazing? Some people said that they never really did that for any other series. So it just goes to show how enjoyable Blue Archive is. Okay, I'm gonna try very hard. Confirm. It would be amazing to go to ᵉᵉᵗ. I probably wouldn't get any doujin because I can't read Japanese, but I would definitely get prints, keychains, maybe other merch like that. I believe some cosplayers even go to those events, so that would be cool to get some nice prints like that. From what I remember, an Asuna cosplayer went to ᵉᵉᵗ and, had her own booth. And I really like her Asuna cosplay. She has a really nice smile for it, and her makeup is super top-notch. Do you have any Blue Archive collabs or festivals in the US? No, not that I can think of. It would be really cool if there was. As far as I know, I've only seen such collabs and things overseas. I hope that there are more collabs. That would be amazing. Maybe some is in the works. There was one collab that Blue Archive had came up with, but it was cancelled. Or in better words, it was gatekept. Gatekeep Blue Archive, gatekeep Blue Archive, gatekeep Blue Archive, gatekeep Blue Archive. I've seen some really amazing collabs for like convenience stores for Blue Archive in Korea. Like they would have printed snacks, you know, with the student's image printed on the package. Lucky them, lucky, lucky. Okay. So, you know, I think I can help Makoto. How far away am I from helping her, I wonder? Okay, so the secret tech notes. Okay, so I'm getting up there with the Grand Assault. I'm going to try working at the Grand Assault just a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, time to deal with heavy. I'm going to jump a little bit. I'm going to try hardcore. Okay, so I'm going to need explosive and piercing students. Everybody get out. Okay. Time to get back in. That looks good there for my specials. I saw a video from the festival in Korea, and there was a person in a Pororo suit. So funny. Oh, that's so cool. Yes, they did have a very significant festival in Korea recently, where they had DJs, and I saw a lot of people take pictures with their Chocopuni plushies. Ah, good for them. Yeah, maybe someday other countries like our own will get a Blue Archive event. Someday. Someday. I was gone. What did I miss? Oh, hi! Okay, so the thing that I'm working on right now is Grand Assault. So I can get secret tech notes for Makoto. Yeah, and then I'm going to finish out Tactical Challenge that way. Yeah. I really like things like Grand Assault because they help with equipment. They help with getting stuff. Okay, back, front. My local con only had 2 Blue Archive cosplayers. Oh, well 2 is better than nothing. Who do they cosplay as? I'm really curious, actually, who they picked. A little while ago, I cosplayed as Eris. It was a... You know, I just took a picture of myself in her outfit. Yeah, I don't know if I have it anymore. But if I were to ever cosplay a student again, it would probably be the rickshaw student. Yeah, I would like to cosplay as the rickshaw student. Eris and Kazuza. Oh, yay! That must have been so nice to see. Kazuza was also a voice actress. Ooh! That's even better. What a treat. Yeah, Blue Archive has so much cosplay potential. There's a huge variety of students, so yeah, personally, I would want to cosplay a student that has dark skin, just because I find that would be pretty easy to do. Sometimes my complexion can be super light, but I don't really like that. I asked and we took photos. Ooh, that's nice that they agreed to take some pictures. What good sports. What good sports. Friendly cosplayers. May they all have a wonderful day today. The friendly ones. Wow, so many goodies. Ooh, and I am getting a Ligma. I can help Shun. Okay, so hardcore worked out. I'm gonna try extreme. Time for a sip. Blue Archive needs more dark-skinned characters. Oh, that's nice to say. So far, there is a few. So thankfully, it's not scarce or anything, or non-existent. Yeah, so for example, there is Karen. There is the NPC rickshaw student. The NPC Shinon. And let me think, who else? I'd have to think about it more. But yeah, I'm glad there's a few. And from what I've seen, new students are added every now and then. So there is hope for more and more and more. Okay, so this is going well. Wow, this is going really well. Maybe, okay, maybe I spoke too soon. Let's see, I should have put a more dedicated healer. Yeah. Oh well. Oh no! I might not make it. I wish one day they make the General Student Council playable. Yeah! Yeah, good idea. Maybe someday. After all, we eventually got Rio. And as far as I know, the developers of Blue Archive have a very fine-tuned aesthetic. So they will deliver to us. They will. I trust in them. They have brought out such wonderful designs. And I'm so thankful for that. Yeah, technically this is a free game. I mean, I've been playing it for free. What a time to be alive. Okay, more rewards. Before I try elastic, I'm just going to check to see if I made it. Maybe I made it earlier. No, I haven't. I might have to do elastic. That's okay. Okay, time to check on ссᵒᵦ a little bit. Yeah, today I'm very thrilled to have stable internet. I was a little disappointed on Tuesday that I had to cancel stream. I tried doing it from home, and it just wouldn't work. It worked for the first 10 minutes. Ooh, I'm getting closer. Yes, yes, yes. Though I may be getting better internet within the next few weeks. Okay, back to Grand Assault. Since the schools are based off of countries, I hope they add schools based off the USA and Mexico. Oh, yeah. That would be quite a treat. That makes me think about what they can do. Yeah. How fun. It's so fun to think about what might happen. Surely there would be more academies added. After all, one new academy was added. Okay, I need to check what elastic is weak to. Piercing Mystic Sonic. Yes, I feel my Celsius energy drink kicking in. I feel the power. I hope all of you have something to drink with you. And if not, maybe you can get something. So much of our composition is water. Okay, Hoshino goes there. Yeah, I really like Momiji. I've had her at level 90 for a while. I should probably help her skills though. Yeah. Junko. Okay. Tsubaki goes there. I love seeing anime characters from or influenced by Mexican culture. let's see. I think there was... I watched an anime called Michiko to Hatchin. That's not based off of Mexican characters, but it is based off of Brazilian. And that was a really fun watch. Oh, and there's also, you know, some characters of Mexican descent sprinkled in some series, like Chad from Bleach. I liked how the author for Bleach had a lot of Spanish language influence in some of the arcs. That was really cool. Ooh. Sorry, I'm not cutting these. I'm not skipping these scenes. For some reason, I just really like how the animation looks for the chest. I need to watch Bleach. Oh, I recommend it. Some people say that the OG Bleach isn't good to watch because they complain about fillers. However, if you're a person that loves to consume something enjoyable, you know, like anime, if you just don't mind the extra details, then I say watch it. After all, there's some funny parts, you know. Though, if you want to be serious about it, some people recommend reading the manga and then watching the anime from, I believe it's called the 1,000-Year Arc. That was a recommendation I saw. However, if you want to experience a little bit what I explained about Chad and some of the Spanish language influence, then yeah, watch the anime. It's still in the manga too. Yeah, it is. It's very iconic. And it's a shonen, so there's a lot of heroic moments in it, and there's a lot of pretty girls as well. So if you're into that, you'll really like it. Personally, I really like shonen manga and anime. I really like that heroic aspect, and shonen manga, they know how to really draw cute girls. They're the masters of it. Okay, I hope this goes well. I hope this goes well. Something else that's very enjoyable about the anime of Bleach is the music. The opening and ending songs are really good. But it's also pretty old and a bit hard to watch. Maybe. Yeah, I can see the aspect that it has an older animation that might make it harder to watch. I'd say as the anime progresses, the animation gets really good. Especially with the 1,000-Year Arc. I'm sorry if I'm like getting the description wrong. I'm just kind of going off from memory. But from what I recall, that newest animation for Bleach is really, really good. Ooh, this is going good too. Oh, the game closed out. Okay, here, I'm gonna fix that. It should still save my progress, so I'm not really worried about that. The other day I was watching a Gundam, and it's called Stardust Memory, I believe. That has a really old style, but I feel like that style is very timeless. It's a really good animation style. Huge variety in characters too. In my opinion, the Gundam series has always been really good in a variety of characters. Okay, back to the game. Grand Assault. For today's stream, I felt a little happier about my start time. So maybe this Sunday will be even better. I changed my streaming times this week because some of my plans changed. So I just changed around my streaming schedule. I didn't intend to stream on Sunday. However, I'm going to now because I canceled my stream on Tuesday. And it feels fun to stream and have this study hall. I really enjoy occasionally, you know, looking over and chatting as well. It's so fun. Thank you all for joining me today. We are helping Makoto. Oh wow, I'm so close to getting 500. Oh well. Ooh, I have some Eligma. Okay, those will go directly to Shun. Max amount. There is an event going on. I'm not quite ready for it yet. For now, I'm going to be a sensei with big pockets. Lots of credits. Wow, I'm finally at the point in my career as sensei where I have so many credits. Feels good, feels good. Music break. I'm gonna miss Sunday's stream. It's way too late for me before the work week. Oh, okay, Autobun Sensei, I understand. Yeah, maybe next week I'll see how I do on my earlier streams. I'm still working out the kinks of being on time. But hopefully I'll get to a point where I can stream earlier. Okay, some students here. No. Yeah, so this week is 3 days of streaming. It was intended to be 4. But it's okay. Next week I'll just try for 4. Come on down, Nonami. Okay. And I'm gonna invite another student. Probably Iori. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's another dark skin character. Is Iori. Yeah. She's quite popular too. Yeah, very capable. Oh, she doesn't want to be Pat? That's okay. Cafe is done. Iori's swimsuit is really nice too. I don't have her though. Maybe someday. Woo! I really like doing these event tasks. It's a lot of free goodies. So much goodies. Hi, Shun. Alright. Next thing I will do is try to get my daily done. And that literally takes like 2 minutes. What's in the bounty shop? Okay. I'll have a lot of bounty coins. Like a lot. Okay, I am going to do a hard mission now. And hard mission for here. Woohoo! Great, and that takes care of my daily. I forgot this student's name right here, but I really like her. I remember doing her Valentine event, and it was really cute how she drank coffee with Sensei and felt really happy and refreshed afterward. I mean, look at that. She's always carrying a huge stack of paper. She's so busy. Oh, some event recap stuff. Yeah, this is another great area to get free goodies. Is the guide task, excuse me. Yeah, guide task. And here's the event story stuff. Later, I'd like to do some of this and get these special students here. I was starting to work on this one here so I can get a Yane swimsuit. Yeah, it's so fun because just playing these event stories, you get these special students. I'd really like the Izumi swimsuit. Okay. Next thing to do is... Oh, I'm gonna use all of my tactical challenge tickets. Yes, that is what I'm gonna... Oh, I already did. It's okay. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna do a few more. I have plenty of pyroxene to work with. Yeah. The General Student Council's duties. Looks like you haven't played many of the old events. Yeah, I haven't played many of the old events. Mostly because I've only played Blue Archive for, I suppose, 2 years now. Yeah, I've been playing this game for 2 years. And there's a lot of events. Lots. Which is awesome. Something that I'm addicted with this game is tactical challenge, as you can see. I really like the actual gameplay. It just really feels good. And look, I'm rank 94. Yay! My fixation is paying off. Some sensei clout. Who should I battle next? Over here. Your Iori against my Iori. Iori is an interesting student because she moves around a lot on the field. It's really cool. Oh my gosh, but my Iori didn't do good this match. No. Oh well. I have more tickets left. And there are more sensei too. Who should I battle? Okay, here. You, sensei. You, sensei. They have a Shirako terror, so that's scary. So scary. Oh, Nonami, you're really great. Oh gosh, it's getting so close. Wow, that was very close. I'm gonna check Nonami's skills really quick, because as far as I remember from last time, she needs help and can do more damage against large size enemies. Yeah, here I go. I need 7 of these. Oh gosh, don't do that. Okay, I could get 6 of these. Or can I get another? Where bounty? I already did my bounties though. Well, I can pay for it. Okay, I'm gonna pay for it. Please give me what I need. Please give me what I need. Oh. It's okay. Oh, wait, maybe can I refresh the shop? Maybe I can refresh it. No, I can't. I can't. It's okay, I'm going to help her just a little bit more. Yeah. I want her to take down those tanks that Iro always brings in. Oh, awesome. Ooh, good. Yay. Did I use all of my tactical challenge tickets? Okay, I have 2 more. 2 more. I am rank 81. This is where it gets really tough. These sensei are brutal. They're so smart. They're such capable sensei. I am staring down at that ᵜᵃᵍᵉ. Oh no. Yuck. Yuck. Probably for my last ticket, I'm going to have the battle just play out immediately. Yeah, I'd like to do that. ᵜᵃᵍᵉ. Huh. Oh, whoops, sorry. I clicked it too fast. Oh well. These matches really don't last long, so it's okay. Ooh, this one's going good. Okay, who do they have? They have Yuka and a Shun. Yes! Oh my goodness! My rank is so good right now. Let's see, I am rank 67. Yes! Ah. I'm happy sensei. What did I miss? I was away. Oh, I had just got a good rank. I am now rank 67 in Tactical Challenge. Yay! I don't think I'm gonna do any more challenges. I feel pretty satisfied. Nice. Thank you! There was so much sweat. So much sweat. Okay, so right now I think I would like to take a small break, and then I am going to get to the reading portion of the study hall. Yes, that's right. It's going to be time to read soon. I'm stuck at 165. Oh, that's a really good level. A rank. Yeah, that's a really good rank, 165. Nice going. Who do you have for your team? Checking my filters. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to take a quick break and then I'll be back. Yes, very quick. I'm going to try not to take too long. Okay. I hope you can grab something refreshing as well or stretch. See you in a moment. Hi, and welcome back from break. I hope you had a little refreshing moment. I drank a lot of my Celsius energy drink. So refreshing. Now I have more energy. Okay, so now that there was that little bit of a refresher, I'd like to jump into the Book of Enoch. I'm just gonna make sure everything's cropped all right. There we go. Time to become small. Yeah, that'll do. This will do. I am in both corners, right and left. Don't worry, I'm good. We're both angels. Okay. So the part that I stopped on last stream was Book 3, the Book of Noah. Now, this is the complete Book of Enoch, Standard English Version by J. Winter. So there's a lot more to this. And as far as I know, this version is pretty good. Perhaps I will cross-reference this, but that will be another day. For now, I'm on page 61 of 193. And so far, this book has been a very interesting read. Can you turn up your mic a little? Yeah, I can. Let me see. How is that? Any better? Okay, I'm gonna make sure my filters are good too. Okay. I hope that's a bit better. Yeah, I had the gain on for this scene, so I took it off. Yeah, that doesn't work out for me. I'll still work on it. Though let me know if the audio has improved any. I can change it more too. I have no problem changing it to making sure everything can be heard. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, sorry. I was testing. I hope you can hear me now. Let me just make sure it's all good. Okay, I cross-checked. Everything seems to be good. Thank you for your patience. And also, thank you for joining me today on this reading. Once again, it's very interesting information. And before I begin, I would like to say a quick prayer. In the name of Jesus, I pray. Oh God, Jesus, please watch over us as we read over this text. Please let nobody curse us. Please let their curse not work. For setting a curse is very awful. Setting a curse on this book is awful. For that really isn't the way to go about things, is it? Surely you would know. Please watch over us. Amen. And I just wanted to say that for us because in the very beginning of this book, a particular rabbi had said a curse on it, which is really bogus in my opinion. So may that not work, and we all be fine as I read this. Book 3, the Book of Noah. Chapter 1, Birth of Noah. Now, when I mentioned that a curse was said on this, I believe more so it was regarding about the portions regarding Enoch. I don't think this one has any problems, to be honest, the Book of Noah. But still, just to be safe and soft-hearted for everybody, may we all be okay. Chapter 1, Birth of Noah. And after some days, my son Methuselah took a wife for his son Lamech, and she became pregnant by him and bore a son. And his body was white as snow and red as the blooming of a rose, and the hair of his head and his long locks were white as wool, and his eyes beautiful. And when he opened his eyes, he lighted up the whole house like the sun, and the whole house was very bright. And thereupon he arose in the hands of the midwife, opened his mouth, and conversed with the Lord of righteousness. And his father Lamech was afraid of him and fled, and came to his father Methuselah. And he said unto him, I have begotten a strange son, diverse from and unlike man, and resembling the sons of the God of heaven, and his nature is different, and he is not like us, and his eyes are the rays of the sun, and his countenance is glorious. And it seems to me that he is not sprung from me, but from the angels. And I fear that in his days a wonder may be wrought on the earth. And now, my father, I am here to petition thee and implore thee that thou mayest go to Enoch, our father, and learn from him the truth, for his dwelling place is amongst the angels. And when Methuselah heard the words of his son, he came to me to the ends of the earth, for he had heard that I was there, and he cried aloud, and I heard his voice, and I came to him. And I said unto him, Behold, here I am, my son, wherefore hast thou came to me? And he answered and said, Because of a great cause of anxiety have I come to thee, and because of a disturbing vision have I approached. And now, my father, hear me, until Lamech my son there hath been born a son, the like of whom there is none, and his nature is not like man's nature, and the color of his body is whiter than snow, and redder than the bloom of a rose, and the hair of his head is whiter than white wool, and his eyes are like the rays of the sun. And he opened his eyes, and thereupon lighted up the whole house. And he arose in the hands of the midwife, and opened his mouth, and blessed the Lord of heaven. And his father Lamech became afraid, and fled to me, and did not believe that he was sprung from him, but that he was in the likeness of the angels of heaven. And behold, I have come to thee, that thou mayest make known to me the truth. And I, Enoch, answered and said unto him, The Lord will do a new thing on the earth, and this I have already seen in a vision, and make known to thee, that in the generation of my father Jared, some of the angels of heaven transgressed the word of the Lord. And behold, they commit sin and transgress the law, and have united themselves with women, and commit sin with them, and have married some of them, and have begot children by them. And they shall produce on the earth giants not according to the Spirit, but according to the flesh. And there shall be a great punishment on the earth, and the earth shall be cleansed from all impurity. Yea, there shall come a great destruction over the whole earth, and there shall be a deluge and a great destruction for 1 year. And this son who has been born unto you shall be left on the earth, and his 3 children shall be saved with him. When all mankind that are on the earth shall die, he and his sons shall be saved. And now make known to thy son Lamech, that he who has been born is in truth his son, and call his name Noah, for he shall be left to you, and he and his sons shall be saved from the destruction which shall come upon the earth on account of all the sin and all the unrighteousness which shall be consummated on the earth in his days. And after that there shall be still more unrighteousness than that which was first consummated on the earth. For I know the mysteries of the holy ones. For he, the Lord, has showed me and informed me, and I have read in the heavenly tablets. And I saw written on them that generation upon generation shall transgress, till a generation of righteousness arises, and transgression is destroyed, and sin passes away from the earth, and all manner of good comes upon it. And now, my son, go and make known to thy son Lamech that this son which has been born is in truth his son, and that is no lie. And when Methuselah had heard the words of his father Enoch, for he had shown to him everything in secret, he returned and showed to him, and called the name of the son Noah, for he will comfort the earth after all the destruction. Chapter 2, Calling for Enoch. I'm going to go ahead and read some more. And in those days Noah saw the earth, that it had sunk down, and its destruction was nigh. And he arose from thence, and went to the ends of the earth, and cried aloud to his grandfather Enoch. Noah said 3 times with an embittered voice, Hear me, hear me, hear me. And I said unto him, Tell me what it is that is falling out on the earth, that the earth is in such evil plight and shaken, lest perchance I shall perish with it. And thereupon there was a great commotion on the earth, and a voice was heard from heaven, and I fell on my face. And Enoch my grandfather came and stood by me, and said unto me, Why hast thou cried unto me with a bitter cry and weeping? A command has gone forth from the presence of the Lord concerning those who dwell on the earth, that their ruin is accomplished, because they have learnt all the secrets of the angels, and all the violence of the Satans, and all their powers, the most secret ones, and all the power of those who practice sorcery, and the power of witchcraft, and the power of those who make molten images, for the whole earth, and how silver is produced from the dust of the earth, and how soft metal originates in the earth. For lead and tin are not produced from the earth like the first. It is a fountain that produces them, and an angel stands therein, and that angel is preeminent. Preeminent. Excuse me while I write down that word. I find that very, very interesting. And after that, my grandfather Enoch took hold of me by my hand, and raised me up, and said unto me, Go, for I have asked the Lord of spirits as touching this commotion on the earth. And he said unto me, Because of their unrighteousness, their judgment has been determined upon, and shall not be withheld by me forever. Because of the sorceries which they have searched out and learnt, the earth and those who dwell upon it shall be destroyed. And these they have no place of repentance forever, because they have shown them what was hidden, and they are the damned. But as for thee, my son, the Lord of spirits knows that thou art pure, and guiltless of this reproach concerning the secrets. And he has destined thy name to be among the holy, and will preserve thee amongst those who dwell on earth, and has destined thy righteous seed both by kingship and for great honors, and from them thy seed shall proceed a fountain of the righteous and holy without number forever. And after that he showed me the angels of punishment, who are prepared to come and let loose all the powers of the waters which were beneath in the earth, in order to bring judgment and destruction on all who dwell on earth. And the Lord of spirits gave commandment to the angels who were going forth, that they should not cause the waters to rise, but should hold them in check. For those angels were over the powers of the waters. And I went away from the presence of Enoch. Chapter 3, Judgment of Angels. And in those days the word of God came unto me, and he said unto me, Noah, thy lot has come up before me, a lot without blame, a lot of love and uprightness. And now the angels are working, and when they have completed their task, I will place my hand upon it and preserve it, and there shall come forth from it the seed of life. And a change shall set in, so that the earth will not remain without inhabitant. Excuse me. And I will make fast thy seed before me forever and ever, and I will spread abroad those who dwell with these. It shall not be unfruitful on the face of the earth, but it shall be blessed and multiply on the earth in the name of the Lord. And he will imprison those angels who have shown unrighteousness in that burning valley, which my grandfather Enoch had formerly shown to me in the west, among the mountains of gold and silver and iron and soft metal and tin. And I saw that valley, in which there was a great convulsion, and a convulsion of the waters. And when all this took place from that fiery molten metal, and the convulsion thereof in that place, there was produced a smell of sulphur, and it was connected with those waters, and that valley of angels who had led astray burned beneath that land. And through its valleys proceed streams of fire, where these angels are punished, who had led astray those who dwell upon the earth. But those waters shall in those days serve for the kings, and the mighty, and the exalted, and those who dwell on the earth, for the healing of the body, but for the punishment of the spirit. Now their spirit is full of lust, that they may be punished in their body. For they have denied the Lord of spirits, and see their punishment daily, and yet believe not in his name. And in proportion as the burning of their bodies becomes severe, a corresponding change shall take place in their spirit forever and ever. For before the Lord of spirits, none shall utter an idle word. For the judgment shall come upon them, because they believe in the lust of their body and deny the Spirit of the Lord. And those same waters will undergo a change in those days, for when those angels are punished in these water springs shall change their temperature. And when the angels ascend, this water of the springs shall change and become cold. And I heard Michael answering and saying, This judgment wherewith the angels are judged is a testimony for the kings and the mighty who possess the earth. Because these waters of judgment minister to the healing of the body of the kings and the lust of their body. Therefore they will not see and will not believe that those waters will change and become a fire which burns forever. Chapter 4. Secrets of the Parables. And after that my grandfather Enoch gave me the teaching of all the secrets in the book and the parables which had been given to him, and he put them together for me in the words of the book of the parables. And on that day Michael answered Raphael and said, The power of the Spirit transports and makes me to tremble because of the severity of the judgment of the secrets, the judgment of the angels, who can endure the severe judgment which has been executed, and before which they melt away? And Michael answered again and said to Raphael, Who is he whose heart is not softened concerning it, and whose reins are not troubled by this word of judgment that has gone forth upon them because of those who have thus led them out? And it came to pass when he stood before the Lord of spirits, Michael said thus to Raphael, I will not take their part under the eye of the Lord, for the Lord of spirits has been angry with them because they do as if they were the Lord. Therefore all that is hidden shall come upon them forever and ever. For neither angel nor man shall have his portion, but alone they have received their judgments forever and ever. And after this judgment they shall terrify and make them to tremble, because they have shown this to those who dwell on earth. And behold the names of those angels. The first of them is Samjaza, the second Artikva, and the third Armen, the fourth Kokabel, the fifth Turel, the sixth Rumjel, the seventh Danjal, the eighth Nequal, the ninth Barakel, the 10th, Azazel, the 11th, Armaros, the 12th, Batarjah, the 13th, Busasejah, the 14th, Hananel, the 15th, Turel, the 16th, Semapisel, the 17th, Jetrel, the 18th, Tumel, the 19th, Turel, the 20th, Ramel, the 21st, Azazel. There are 2 Azazels. The 10th is Azazel, and the 21st is Azazel. Excuse me for pointing that out. I just noticed it. Anyway, continuing on. And these are the chiefs of their angels and their names, and their chief ones, over hundreds and over 50s and over 10s. The name of the first Jachan, that is the one who led astray the sons of God, and brought them down to the earth, and led them astray through the daughters of men. And the second was named Asbel. He imparted to the holy sons of God evil counsel, and led them astray so that they defiled their bodies with the daughters of men. And the third was named Gadriel. He it is who showed the children of men all the blows of death, and he led astray Eve, and showed the shield and the coat of mail, and the sword for battle, and all the weapons of death to the children of men. And from his hand they have proceeded against those who dwell on earth from that day and forevermore. And the fourth was named Penimiel. He taught the children of men the bitter and the sweet, and he taught them all the secrets of their wisdom. And he instructed mankind in writing with ink and paper, and thereby many sin from eternity to eternity until this day. For men were not created for such a purpose, to give confirmation to their good faith with pen and ink. For men were created exactly like the angels, to the intent that they should continue pure and righteous, and death, which destroys everything, cannot have taken hold of them, but through this their knowledge they are perishing, and through this power it is consuming men. And the fifth was named Castijah. This is he who showed the children of men all the wicked smithings of spirits and demons, and the smithings of the embryo in the womb, that it may pass away, and the bites of the serpent, and the smitings which befall through the noontide heat, the son of the serpent, named Tabate. And this is the task of Caspel, the chief of the oath which he showed to the holy ones when he dwelt high above in glory, and its name is Bika. This angel requested Michael to show him the hidden name, that he might enunciate it in the oath, so that those might quake before the name and oath who revealed all that was in secret to the children of men. And this is the power of this oath, for it is powerful and strong. And he placed this oath, a K, in the hand of Michael. These are the secrets of this oath, and they are strong through his oath. The heaven was suspended before the world was created, and forever. And through it the earth was founded upon the water, and from the secret recess of the mountains come beautiful waters from the creation of the world and unto eternity. And through that oath the sea was created, and its foundation he set for it, the sand against the time of anger, and it dare not pass beyond it from the creation of the world unto eternity. And through that oath are the depths made fast, and abide, and stir not from their place from eternity to eternity. And through that oath the sun and moon complete their course, and deviate not from their ordinance from eternity to eternity. And through that oath the stars complete their course, and he calls them by their names, and they answer him from eternity to eternity. And this oath is mighty over them, and through it their paths are preserved, and their course is not destroyed. And there was great joy amongst them, and they blessed and glorified and extolled, because the name of the Son of Man had been revealed unto them. And he sat on the throne of his glory, and the sum of judgment was given unto the Son of Man, and he caused the sinners to pass away and be destroyed from off the face of the earth, and those who have led the world astray. With chains shall they be bound, and in their assemblage place of destruction shall they be imprisoned, and all their works vanish from the face of the earth. And from henceforth there shall be nothing corruptible, for that Son of Man has appeared, and has seated himself on the throne of his glory. All evil shall pass away before his face, and the word of that Son of Man shall go forth and be strong before the Lord of spirits. Book 4, The Kingdom of Heaven. I'm going to stop there for now. How interesting how this last chapter talked about people documenting things on pen and paper. Now, I'm aware that this type of text is as old as, or is probably older than the First Testament. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I really get the impression that this is very ancient. Now, with the New Testament, things have obviously changed. Great mercy and love has been brought to all of us. So, some of these things that are said in this text, I truly believe none of us will be harmed. All right. Thank you so much for reading this with me. I read a lot. It was so interesting. I personally like to read texts like this. It flows a bit smooth. Sometimes you can hear the hesitance in my voice, but that's just because I'm kind of processing what I'm reading. Yeah, sometimes it's a bit shocking what is being said, or sometimes I feel sad when reading a particular section. Still, it's very interesting to read. Very thankful that it's available. Thanks for the stream, Schmal. See you again. Thank you, Adaban Sensei. See you next stream. Yeah, I'm glad that today's stream went on a little longer. That's definitely a feel-good feeling. Let's see. I think before I go, I would just like to briefly talk about ᶒᶒᵃ posting. Let me make sure I got that word correct. ᶒᶒᵃ. ᶒᶒᵃ. And those are the plushies that are designed after the students. I believe maybe that word ᶒᶒᵃ is very specific to the Good Smile Company. Anyway, ᶒᶒᵃ posting is really fun and positive. If you have a Blue Archive plushie, please take a picture of it outside or with food. I really like that part about the Blue Archive community, is that kind of posting. See you in the next stream. Brian F. Bye-bye. Thank you for stopping by today. And please have a good rest of your day. Well, what is success? On Sunday at 2 p.m. PST. So that's when study hall will have its doors reopened. Thank you for everything. And I look forward to studying with you all next stream. Bye-bye!